90-Day Fiancé franchise stalwarts Karine and Paul Stale have endured a tumultuous couple of years. But Karine seems poised to turn her life around, according to her Instagram. Paul got custody of his and Karine's sons, Ethan and Pierre, in December 2021. After that, their impending divorce and custody battle got messy. However, in April 2023, Karine and Paul surprisingly announced their reconciliation. Despite criticism, this is likely a crucial step for Karine and Paul, who may plan to get their children back. Achieving that goal would greatly improve their lives. Karine first rose to prominence with her husband Paul on 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 1. The 40-year-old American and 27-year-old Brazilian native always had problems. They were an unstable duo while attempting to raise two sons together. In December 2021, Karine lost custody of her boys when a leaked video revealed that she had assaulted Paul. Later, in June 2022, Paul also lost custody of Pierre and Ethan, and the children were placed in foster care. However, as she and Paul reconcile, there are hints on Karine's Instagram that she's bettering herself. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine embraces her faith to get stronger like many Brazilians. Karine is a devout Catholic. In late April 2023, shortly after Karine and Paul reportedly reconciled, Karine posted a photo of herself praying to the Virgin Mary. She wrote her prayer as the caption, "God help me to stand on my feet. I often feel tired and discouraged. But I believe I will win this fight and soon I will be with my boys close to me. I only ask you to keep me firm and that my faith never shakes." A meme. This was followed by praying hands and blue heart emojis. While this could be interpreted as disingenuous, it's possibly a step in the right direction. Being religious isn't always an indicator of good intentions, but it seems like Karine's preparing to fight for custody of her boys, and gaining strength from her religion. Supportive fans flooded the comments, saying, "I was a foster parent for 10 years and adopted 3 of my children. Reunification is always the #1 goal. You can get your children back if you show that you can provide for them and keep them safe. Just do what you need to do, and be strong, Karine. God will answer your prayers." 90-Day Fiancé's Karine shares an affirmation. Karine's posts in 2022 focused on her appearance and living life while her children were in foster care. She might be been hiding her concerns about whether she'd get her boys back. Fans were incredibly critical in her comments, saying, "My mom didn't fight for me. Fight for your babies. Raise them yourself. You don't need Paul. Prayers. And, poor boys. They deserve a mother." However, in early 2023, Karine began to shift, starting with this photo of her sitting in the sunset, with the caption, "Persistence," and an anchor emoji. While Paul was off in Brazil dating younger women, Karine bore the brunt of their breakup, which awakened something in her. Fans are mostly supportive of this shift in Karine. Many don't want Karine to reconcile with Paul. They'd rather she fought for her kids without him. One fan commented, "Please tell us the story that you and Paul are together is not true. You deserve and worth much better. So do your kids." Another chimed in, "She's humble, has endured countless hardships, persevered and won." Too many comments. "Be empathetic. It's hard here in the USA and only those who live here know what it's like. Go Karine." Others noted the obvious Photoshop on the picture. but the sentiment remains the same. Karine is thinking about her kids. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine loves herself in this photo. The reality celeb is making a statement. Karine is praising her own sense of self on Valentine's Day. After breaking up with Josh Sider in December 2022, Karine seems less focused on dating. She's more comfortable with herself and focusing on her kids. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine compliments her boyfriend. Although Karine got dragged by fans for this post, her ability to make fun of her past relationships shows that she is trying to move on. She is centered on bettering herself, rather than getting a new boyfriend. Even though she and Paul were back together, she was already cultivating a new mindset in this video. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine is boosting her glamour in this Instagram reel from December 2022. Karine upped her glamour factor, which is often a sign that someone is trying to get their act together. She's more done up than usual, and wearing bright eyeshadow to honor her native country, Brazil. Plus, her hair is curled. Karine could be working on her image to turn over a new leaf. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine is enjoying simple pleasures when someone is under duress. It's often difficult for them to see the good things in life. However, Karine's shift toward acknowledging good energy may indicate growth in her personal life. In November 2022, Karine posted an Instagram reel of a peaceful drive in the fall. She captioned it with the word, "beautiful," adding a heart eyes emoji. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine keeps the positive energy flowing. In November 2022, Karine posted a cute Instagram reel where she mouthed the words to audio that said, "Shish. Shish.shh. I can't do negative today. Positive vibes, positive vibes." She also smiled at the camera. By taking the time to better herself near the end of 2022, she prepared to reconcile with Paul, and hopefully get her boys back in 2023. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine ignores the haters. In late 2022, Karine posted, "Happy Sunday" on 2 different occasions, in keeping with her positive vibes mantra from the preceding weeks. Instead of caring so deeply about fans who only knew a tiny sliver of her life story, she wanted to spread positivity on her Instagram. This is likely because she was feeling better about her own life. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine is taking life one step at a time. November 2022 was a busy time on social media for Karine, as she posted a video of her walking in a parking lot on a sunny day. For the clip, she chose the Jordan Sparks song, "One Step at a Time," playing audio in the background. Karine is likely signaling to fans that she is taking her betterment process one step at a time. 90-Day Fiancé's Karine is cleaning up her life in perhaps the least concealed metaphor of all time. Karine posted an Instagram in November 2022 that likely kicked off her growth process of the past few months. She cleaned her entire house in a sped-up video, while Meghan Trainor's "Made You Look" played in the background. This is likely a metaphor for Karine's attempt to put a fresh new spin on a life that was formerly quite troubled. Living in front of a camera is difficult, especially while bearing all blame for a crumbling relationship, loss of custody, and financial instability. Karine also deals with language barrier issues quite often. While Karine and Paul getting back together may well be a very bad decision, the 90-Day Fiancé alums deserve a chance to fight for their relationship and children, so they can be a family. If Karine's Instagram is any indication, she's preparing for battle. Source: Karine Stale, Instagram.
meant for